I should have stuck with this. Debuff the enemy critical chance. No weapons sway for 5 seconds each kill. Long gun critical, let's ignore 100% armor. Long gun yeah, but pistol seems to be way much stronger. And the raw DPS is lower. I don't know why.
My boys are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing
Chief
and
Gang?
until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died.
Oh.
Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. You've got my attention.
Normally I will leave before even asking this, but I want to get the
Right.
general sense of
The board is after two
this
things,
time.
bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. You've got my attention.
Okay, why I laughed was because wait. Oh. Oh. She was very quick to ask for my help with the whole, repair problem. And then when I came back to report the job is finished, she tells me that she doesn't normally trust outsiders. So she kind of contradicted herself. I found it a little funny. Hang on. Glass is willing to sell you a nav key to sell board for his let us offer you a job investing in distress signal in Terra. The distress signal has nav coordinates embedded in it. Play it on an ADA, can get a Roswell landing pod. Find Captain Ion in a Silica. Dr. Dorset that the Captain Ion is most likely somewhere in Silica. Wait, Sicilla. Terra 2. Thanks to your introduction, Parvati and Junlei hit it off. Check in with Parvati back on the ship to see how things are progressing between the two of them. Okay. Whoops.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into groundbreaking?
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Isn't he the guy that I met at the beginning? I mean, like, when I first got here? Temperament.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Actually, I want to ask
Foreman
this.
told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Define idiot. Hope it's not a deal breaker. See, you just came off as a guy who thinks everybody is idiot but you. You know? I mean, it's easy to be arrogant. But if one does not know that such thinking is rooted from arrogance, stemmed from arrogance, then that's a problem.
Well, try my best. I appreciate you giving me another shot.
No, you didn't try your
If you
best.
change your mind, I'll be right here in the docking bays.
You did not try your best. If you tried your best, you would have defined what you mean by idiot. And what you think about that flaw of yours. Oh yeah, Bavardi.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Who keeps ordering these? You know, this is gonna... Oh,
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some.
Mhm.
Through messages.
Mhm.
I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good, but real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it.
Oh.
The trouble goes away.
Oh.
It sings.
Mm.
I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. And my chest hurt kinda.
The hand is you, correct. But she's not the engine. The engine is the what she cares about. And I think it also symbolizes her heart.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm not much interested in
Huh?
physical stuff. Never have been.
You
This
should
way's
not
not
have
like
told me
other
that.
folks seem to be. It's not that I can't. I
Uh-huh.
just don't care for it.
Huh?
It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't. They said I was cold.
Huh? Everybody's different, don't worry about it. If you're a cold person, you're cold. What kind of choice is this? Everybody's different. Fucking, why don't you just recite the book if you're gonna say something like that in real life? Could just be nerves. What do you mean? Did you even listen to what she said? That sort of thing's plenty nice. What? Oh, the lovey-dovey. That's not what she said, though. This is like...
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just
Uh-huh.
couldn't work up the courage to open it.
Open
But I'm
it.
gonna change that. Right now.
It's just a message.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends. Got to thinking. Isabel. Who's Isabel?
The fuck is wrong with her?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
The fuck is wrong with her? Why would she tell you about her ex or whatever?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope?
Actually, yeah. What the fuck is wrong with her?
Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
What did I say? What did I say? I thought I was just... I just agreed... What? Oh fuck, I didn't save. Oh wait, I don't think... God damn it. Maybe I should have brought a third person. Ah. Fuck. Yeah, he is that guy. What the fuck? Why'd you act like you never saw me before? Shut up. I wasn't even close to the crate. You wanna pick a fight, just say so. My pistol needs some blood. You haven't heard? I'm steampunked.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price.
I'm
I
not
got
the
this.
expert.
Let's just do it proper.
You're not much of a drinker. Better start slow with a beer. You're new to the whole losing up thing. How about wine? Oh, no. Wine? No, beer is the better choice. Because beer has like this sparkling, you know, the gas. Kind of makes a festive vibe. Has a festive vibe in it. Wine, on the other hand, it has a calming thing. It's not something you will want to drink when you want to, you know, get out of that confusing situation. You know what I mean? If you really want to get drunk, whiskey, no, first person whiskey, they won't be able to, you know, soak themselves. You know what I mean? Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up.
That's it?
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Normally they think they do, but I have a different take on it. I think people drink that for fun, or when they're sad, or when they're bummed out and such, because the media told them to, because the society programmed them to. What did you say? Oh shit! Oh man, I got stuck inside my head. Whining, it sounds like. What the fuck is wrong with you? Have you never had a friend? Generally or specifically, enjoying a drink with a friend? Going on a grand adventure across Halcyon? Friend? What did you say? Oh! I'm pinning for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing? Bottoms up? It's for fun? Oh, Captain, I'm pinning for Junlei something fierce. Okay, what am I doing?
Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh. I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Let's go and ask.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know.
Maybe it's her.
Maybe I've been making a light fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's
You
not
know,
interested after all.
You know, she didn't specify who Isabel is. It could be her sister, it could be her, kid, or good friend, like, someone that she holds dear. Like, it doesn't specifically mean that she's her ex-girlfriend, or did she tell you that she's her ex-girlfriend? And even if she was, I don't think you should worry about that. I mean, why would she say that in this early stage of dating? You know what I mean? I mean, it's not even dating, it's pre-dating, right? Was she actually writing the message you haven't said? It's a little insensitive, private. No one sent terrible, vague, sensual poetry to someone they don't like. Huh? Could be you're overthinking it. I want to say all these three at once. This is insensitive. No one sends terrible, vague lists, and this is just. I have to say this whole thing at once. Like.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, and Amy and Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Sorry, you talked too fast at that time. The Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Oh, okay. Something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Still has feelings for her?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nose. Law, no. That beer tasted like our dad's old sock smelled. Maybe something sweet and mild, like wine.
Huh.
Gosh, that smells pretty almost. Like flowers gone a little off. Down it goes. Hey, that's not so bad. Kind of almost nice, maybe. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she's met me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel?
You know,
we get together and she gets bored of me. There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
if she doesn't want that with you, that means she's not someone you would want to be with. So before your heart goes towards her even deeper, it's better to cut this relationship. And if she wants you now, but then later she just changes, then, well, you need to cut your heart towards her, but then you'll be hurt. But if you stay, you'll be even more hurt. And that's not fair to you. So either way, I guess you need to talk to her. I mean, she's the one who sent vague messages. Poem, not even messages. So you have every right to ask. But then you're right, it's hard to be frantic with someone you love. I mean, they scare you. I mean, it's not scare, but it's something very similar. Yeah, like, it's really hard to just spill your mind out to them. Uh-huh.
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Actually, it's a little bit of both. Sometimes people think this, sometimes people think that, and thinking like this is pathetic. But the reality is, it's all a mixture of that. Like, we have been educated to say one thing, answer one thing, be one thing, and all that. But then again, even when there is a notion that one person can be just one thing, when we're in a situation that we don't really know, that we don't fully know, we often go back to this socially scripted, programmed behavior. But really, it's all just all this and more at the same time. And it also depends on how your mental strength is at the time. You can't be a strong person 24/7, 365 days, no. Sometimes you're cynical. Sometimes you're happy, and too happy that you're annoying. Sometimes you're lonely. Sometimes you're gloomy. Sometimes you're angry, You can't just... This is so fucking stupid. All three has to be mixed and more.
Huh. I never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rose-ish colored goggles talking.
She kind of told you.
Strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think...
Me too.
Ungenerous thoughts.
There's a time that I won't even hurt a bug. But then there's a time I want to torture people. A lot of people. Now, you know, one of my cousin told me that feeling those cruel things is like bad. And that I should meditate to suppress that. I beg to differ. You should honor it. And only by honoring it, you're aware of it truly. And by being aware of it, you feel the need to control it. And when you feel the need, you not only find the will to control it, you find the means to suppress it. And suppress it, I mean, be in harmony with it. Now, as for this Isabel situation, Junlei situation, she told you her quirks. You see, when someone loves another truly, that person will always be someone you love. But love changes in so many ways. In Junlei's case, her love is gone. So she can't love a dead person anymore. It's literally a dead love. But feeling's still there. It'll never go away. It'll be like a burn mark on her soul, you know what I mean? You can't erase that. But she can change that by burning another mark on her soul. And maybe that could be you. You know what I mean? See, that's her quirk. I think we have to ask her personally, but I think she said that she's saying is that I'm in love with you. I mean, like I am feeling very strong feelings towards you, maybe love, yeah, something like that. She said it by the poem. But she also still have feelings for Isabel. I think by using poem, she told you her quirks, and that she's, leaping without looking. She would rather fall down. She chose to rather fall down than to ask you first. Ask you that if you would catch her at the ledge, at the edge, at the other side of the edge. Something to work on then. We all do. Wait, what did you? I forgot. I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. She seems perfect to me, but something to work on then. Fuck you.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just, wow, so much to think about. Do you think I should ask her on a date? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Right when we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain. Come on, let's go.
We're not gonna do it now? Huh. Oh.
You see the attic conveyor?
Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
But too soon to be just.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write it back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
What? The fuck? Oh. Hey.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You want me to bring crossword puzzles to you?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Oh.
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Smooth. Why are these choices so shitty all of a sudden?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system.
Oh.
I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For Lord's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Huh. Never thought of it that way. Luck does not exist. Huh. We do this one first. What is this?
This is a nice space, isn't it? Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I look up at night.
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
Oh, this. The one doesn't shoot. The heck? Oh my god.
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden and violent crash landing.
Yep, that's me. Just slugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also detecting
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
We don't have time for this. Do you know each other?
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where we...
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automac is at picking up teeth.
symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did you? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automecs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle. Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker, but getting shot tends to hinder one's delivery plans. Hey, who are you calling bootleg? I'll have you know, these are 100% genuine stolen drugs. Because the Borg, in all their herpetological wisdom, will only sell the meds at a huge markup. Groundbreaker knows better than to pay Borg prices. Not when they've got me running for them. More importantly, they can't afford to. Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
For the Dorset, search this for... see. Maybe I shouldn't have fast traveled.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
While affected by a status effect.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Welcome to Pacifica! Wait, what's this place? Welcome to Rosewea!
Looks like we missed the fun.
All the people dead. All the people dead.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know? Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleos makes the best pharmaceuticals in Helsinki. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Huh? Search the secrets in Rosewea.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on it. Oh, not actually. Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here.
Oh.
Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. More often than not, it seems I'm the only one who sees the opportunity here. A ticket to the good life once my research plays out. Byzantium. Recognition, money, proper facilities. No more uninspired dolts like my associates here. And might you be the sort of person who's not averse to risking your life if the pay were right? Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us. shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make the situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Oh. Make people less hungry and less picky about what they eat. More efficient way to feed the workers. More efficient way of handling food money, if you will.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of the hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original underground architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who's Jameson?
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paper.
About Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone, scared.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Where were you when the outlaws attacked order?
Sure. I guess. I'm not supposed to talk to... I mean, why do you ask? Ask Dr. Crane. All I know is my bit, analyzing the Raptidon equivalent of hormones.
Yeah? Anyone in particular?
Mostly they're leptin analogs. Raptidons have 4 different varieties. Concentrations vary based on the season. If I know. There were a bunch of folks with guns and a lady yelling about wanting jobs or something. Next thing I knew, the Raptidons were loose. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry Raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from Raptidons. Compounds that have...
So you said.
Benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No. I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. No, I mean, in fact, don't mention this to Dr. Crane at all. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So, hoping to score some free samples? I've stayed in worse.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself. Here's one.
So you'd send someone else on your damn fool mission.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, well, good luck. Of course. I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them.
What'd you learn?
They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression. Not quite. We are now acutely aware of their weaknesses. Bullets through the head. Now that may seem like an obvious conclusion, but believe it or not, some creatures' brains are not in their heads.
Isn't that the truth?
Of course.
Are you serious? The fuck?
Another outlaw? I'm quite sure I've already spoken to your lot. Oh, quite right. My apologies. I did speak to you earlier, didn't I? What would you like? I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them. As a matter of fact, I agree. They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression. Indeed. Now that you fully grasp the gravity of the situation, I wonder if you might do me a favor. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Where am I? Oops.
I told you, you're staying put.
Jameson to Anti-Cleo's old antibiotics lab just down the road, south of Roseway. Make sure he isn't Raptidon Chow. Dun 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 dun. Chow chow, Raptidon chow. Eat the chow and
Looks
get
like a
strong.
great spot for an ambush.
Aim down sight actually sucks. How do you...
around 600.
I thought that would be the place where the keys are at. I don't think I should use it here. Have I not found the key? Light. Heavy. I love this style. Hang on, I may have... I think you have to go to the workbench in order to mod your gun. Since I don't have the key, I guess I'll just hack it. Oh.
What? How the hell did you get in here?
First I shot the Reptons, then I walked up in the stairs and oh.
I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in? Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you.
Okay. Now let's get that. Cool.
Captain, look out! What? Isn't this pretty, Captain? Got the drop on that. That's the last of them.
Oh, to.
we're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret right on it.
The real covert labs don't gotta advertise it.
You. Yeah, you. Get over. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside? That I am. Name's Porter. Doc Crane did send you. I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither. For now, I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Damn mechanicals have always been more trouble than they're worth.
Okay. How are you holding the attackers down there? A place like this must have more than one exit. Oh, your gears.
I think you could jimmy that one proper, Captain. Doesn't look too tough. I'm gonna guess that all the nothing in that safe isn't what we were expected to find.
By and large, all you need. What game was this? By and large, all you'll need. Fallout? It. BioShock? By and large, all you'll need. All you'll need. It was somewhat of a bit... Oh, encumbered. Don't worry. Oh, no, 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 no. Hmm? Oh, I think this is some kind of rare or something. 205.
You reckon it's normal in a plant like this to leave weapons all over? Or is it just whoever works here?
Did I get it?
Hey! You! Over here! Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life. You're asking a great deal from me. This research is my only bargaining chip. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the racks for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Give me a little credit. We are not bandits. We do not steal research. we liberate it. So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not be accountable for every idiot who wanders in front of my gun.
That's a very arrogant way of thinking.
This lab is a prison, not a place of work. Those men were not scientists. They were indentured laborers. We liberated them. They should be thanking us. All wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them in mercy. Better to die than live in a state of slavery. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you.
Oh.
I'm in your debt. Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Should have said before talking to her. Oh, nice. Good save.
Mind if I grab a few souvenirs?
Not at all. Help yourself. But do it quick, so I'm gonna take everything.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a... Yes, I imagine he does. You want... The first thing I need is a key card to unlock... Think it over. I'm not going anywhere. Which is, I suppose, rather the point.
No. Fuck.
Got it. Heads down. Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
Oh, what are you doing here? Wait a minute. Oh. I have plenty of the blue things, but the gray ones, I only have enough for one lockpick. So I think it must have been my surprise at receiving a message from Roseway, though not as surprised as you might assume. My associates and I are quite aware the town isn't as dead as the maps say. You'd be surprised how common that is. As you have assumed, we are most decidedly interested in the particulars of your research. We do have the resources to process the byproducts available to you and distribute them. If you acquire these byproducts for us, say in batches of 25 milliliters, we'll pay you a generous fee for each exchanges would be made at one of the caves outside of town.
Huh? What was that?
Here we go!
What? What? I don't get it.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo Security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the racks for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Think it over. I'm not going anywhere. Which is, I suppose, rather the point.
Oh, look at how big she is. Wow. We're not going in there, are we?
You are asking yourself if I can be trusted. I do not blame you. I am asking myself the same question about you.
They're on us. Take that's the last of them.
Or the key card.
You done a job of work.
After you cacked their employer, the gun hands started surrendering, or trying to slip out. We heard it all from up here. Hell of a thing. Lost some of my own in the fight, and a bunch of the staff died before we could get them to Roseway. Damn straight we will.
Where's the key card? Came out of here. Key card must be here. Wait. Why do I not have the key card? Think I
won't tell. Ew. Cool, but sell. I don't think you can sell.
Oh, come on.
You've returned. What news? Please tell me you've recovered my research. Without my work to focus on, I find myself tending towards darker paths of inquiry. You can't possibly understand the magnitude of this decision. Auntie Cleo will have my head. Leave me be. There's nothing left to be done here.
What the fuck? No.
You may have saved Jameson, but you destroyed.
No. Please tell me it's the town portal. Okay. Thank God. Always save before talking. See, the sentence went okay, but when I clicked it, I read the rest. It said, but I'm keeping it. Come on.
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it. You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson? That is wonderful news. I'd feared the worst. Excellent. If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work. You understand? Actually, there is something else. Why do you suppose Auntie Cleo's would want to market diet toothpaste to the lower classes? Yet, when we discovered the appetite's present potential, they were more interested in selling to the workers at a reduced price even. There's something amiss here. It nags at me like a sore tooth, but I can't for the life of me figure out why. Yes? I suppose you've earned it.
Shit.
Any news? On that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing? Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers. This is gonna make me so popular. I mean with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
Sell it and use it.
Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right? Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you.
Now.
Let's show him. Nice one.
Murder. Your life has come to an end. You think you are the scary ones. It's the guns, it's the knives, it's the armor you wear that's scary, not you. Believe in something you do not. Keep the principle you do not. Everybody thinks the perpendicular. By the way, I do not know what perpendicular means.
I don't even know how you can get a kitchen this sturdy with just canned food.
What? How do you go down there? If you need to get into the armory and don't have the code Ask me. If I'm not around, check the front desk at the Onti Biotech. Oh. In front of the Biotechnica lab. Go back to the town and come back. What the fuck?
Here we go!
I see your head, man. You Moroda. Moroda.
Got another fight in me.
Continue. Moroda. You Moroda. Fuck you, Moroda. Lab. That's the lab she was talking about, right? Wait. I don't think it's here. Because, you know, like, where? Exactly. That's a bar. Roseway? Luxury apartment. What did the... God dang it. I need to go back. You may think you are... what? Why you do? Why you fast travel but not fast travel? Why be bitchy or booted? Why be picky or booted? No, wait, it's gone. Codex. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, you don't have any code. Ask me. If I'm not around, check the front desk at the Antibiotics lab. Antibiotics lab. Front desk antibiotics lab. Antibiotics lab. Front desk. Eugene. Front desk. This is the front desk, right? This isn't the back desk, is it? One, two, three, four. Okay. No, 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 no. No, get out. What the heck? Better than nature. Fast travel, but not really.
hide something valuable.
Mess them up! Don't mess with us. Everyone all right?
Return to Gladys. Return to Orson. Whoa, 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 whoa. Report to Dr. Dorset. Return to Orson. Where's Orson? Ah. What was this about? Oh, yes. Oh. Shouldn't the green ping inside the...
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met? Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that? What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands. Now, I'll just attach this here, bit of glue, a little elbow grease. Voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law.
What do you mean when you say elbow grease? Does American have grease on their elbow?
You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The living come aboard. Where is Captain Jack Sparrow?
Approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Hey.
There's something weighing on my mind. As always, I am at your disposal.
Yeah?
Anything you'd like to discuss?
You said there's something on your mind.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Uh-huh.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more
stronger you'll be pulled back. Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing what about.
Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
All right.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
All right.
I think our mission
Prefabricated living just like Homer. Wap tap tap da, wap tap da, wap tap tap da, wap tap da, wap tap.
That pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading the ship.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Keep your sights on.
Wait. Should have just hacked that door.
Got it. Heads down.
You're an artist, Captain. There it is. Just yank.
Eject docking records. Hacking. What's TTD? I don't even know what TTD is. No, damage is not necessary at the moment.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Later. Oh no. Oh, yes.
a look.
Sell all junk.
Have a look.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Good.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get you snooping around there before you do. What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn on?
Oh, I was supposed to bring everything for her, to her. Fuck.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
Eh?
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps for Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototypes don't have
Oh my god, I totally misunderstood the situation. Ah.
Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up.
Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also make throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my penitentiary, seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, I must say. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Fuck. Fuck, I should have took everything and just gave it to her.
Be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know, Monarch.
Inform Dr. Wells you have a nav key. Track down Reginald Chimney.
Simoon, I think it counts any.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy.
Oh.
We best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Oh, okay.
Can be macro-aged in 2.5 seconds.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yep, that'd be me.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Huh?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lily.
I should go. You opened a door.
So you're the new captain, I tell you. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. A useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltina warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Okay.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook.
Alright.
One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
What? No.
We're not gonna have to hurt nobody, are we?
Oh, we definitely will.
C&D Borsworth. It's not the worst.
Jungle. 1, 2, jungle. 1, 2. Okay, Vicar's the only male in the ship.
Hey, you're back. Had an inkling you'd be back. I'm glad I made a good impression.
You didn't.
Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Babati.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entryway. Thank you. Message from Dr. Wise. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climates, violent native species, fascinating culture, really.
Oh.
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Okay.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained.
Cut
man who
the
works in
feed.
the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in a grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very zealous in origin. How can I be of assistance?
Misclicked, that was all. By and large, all you need. Where was it? What game was it? By and large. BioShock?
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around.
I don't want to Google it.
That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I've got a lot of empty entries to fill. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Okay.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor.
I don't have time for this.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shoot, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
What the fuck? This first but then again ay suka. Suktemiro, 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 suktemiro. What the fuck? Hang on. The hell? Dayak. Jump. Oh no. I must go back. Go back today. Give me an adventure, lady. I'll help you.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Oh no.
You have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself.
I bet Tucker's like 6 foot or something.
I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we
Like 6 feet. No, like huge guy. Your child is missing. Where'd you last see him?
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd
No, I mean like calm down
always.
so we can
How
explain
can I
better.
keep him safe if he's run away?
I don't mean like don't worry.
He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
We will. But I get the feeling this little kid of her is like 6 feet tall.
He's been pining for an adventure.
Oh my god, I misclicked.
Tired of living cooped up behind the walls.
Thank god I didn't do
But
the
he
rude one.
doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers.
I don't think it's small.
His mama. I promise
I think it's
I'll keep him
huge.
safe here with me. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
I get the feeling we're going to find a 6 feet tall man with all like beard and mustache and all that.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You reckon the smell?
You won't get any worse from me. That was something. Don't mess with us.
Wow. Vika. Es no Vika.
Incoming.
What the? What the? What do you mean? You show to me.
We were destined to prevail.
We are looking for the man named Jafar. Where is Jafar? I will hunt you down yet, Jafar. Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck. Oh. I hope it's not an uphill. Acid. That's definitely acid. Some kind of building there. One.
Try me.
Wow, not even a scratch.
We are looking for a man named Jafar. Where is he? Speak! I know, I'm not crazy. Nice. You know what? Maybe it's... Oh my god. They share the same type of ammo. Heavy. Oh shit. Fuck.
As your engineer, I advise you not to set foot on that, especially the bendy parts.
We need to hurry. We must find Jafar. Left him alone. He will cause catastrophe to every civilization. Weak as hell. Oh, come on. Whoa. Whoa, Vicar! Whoa.
That's the last of them.
Vicar is strong. Vicar no Vicar. Vicar Bavarian. Why am I keep talking like this? I think something got screwed up amidst this tediousness. But it's, you know, there's a fun to it. But it's just enough to keep going. But mostly it's tedious.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Mind reader. You thought I was gonna talk to you?
This is certainly a town, I think.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. Just got back from delivering to that house with the strange family.
The ones that always smell like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them?
Yep, hardest thing. They started ordering.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy-pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Sorry to trouble you, Miss Malin. I understand you're a terribly important figure in these parts. Perhaps you could point me to a man by the name of Reginald Cheney.
That sprat shit better not have brought trouble into my town. He's a long-term renter. Easily replaceable. Check his domicile. Whatever happens, I don't fucking care. Just keep the mess from staining my little nugget of paradise, and we'll be grand.
This is charm? No, this is cringe. If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of man-thy dung, then sure, what the fuck? This is a freaking cringe, man.
I'll be sure to remember that, little bird. Want to tell me what you need? Well, I'm half listening.
What do you mean half listening? How can you do that?
If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do. But how am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy?
Tempting, but let's refrain from that.
Against my better judgment, I do believe you.
Oh,
There's a
just like that.
factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive London,
King.
insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the pluck. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lumber, the self-proclaimed Borscht King of Monarch. is
Self-proclaimed king, that's nothing.
and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that
Dude.
Borscht factory, owner dead or alive.
Okay.
And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Boy, if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Alright. Let's finish this first.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine.
The fuck?
Not just
Alright.
in a kind of swearing, but she swears awful much.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards. Sure. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Got to the chassis. How special and what sort of something?
Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me.
I didn't, so I don't have to.
All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
I can get done. What the heck is Alta Vitae, guys? Vitae.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is
Oh, I forgot to
overrun
water
by
my
rocks.
plants. Fuck.
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate it. Maybe the ventilation system? Clever. That's why Lilia's paying you, I take it. Now, After you clear the mantle nest and reach the storage room,
I kill all of them.
All that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuse.
And eat all of them.
The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Ah.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. Best of luck, Fixer.
She looks really kind from here. Okay.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
You know how they're so cool? Crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way.